We're live.
We're live. We're live. We're live.
Yes, we are alive. How's everybody?
I'm eating my
Easter candy.
since I can't share it with anybody anyway. I bought it before I went on the cruise, Leah.
Well, that's good.
Right? Because I wouldn't be able to get it now.
Probably not.
Mm-hmm.
That sucker out.
Right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Welcome, John Wright. How are you?
John Wright. Hello. Good to see you again. Yay. Mm.
John Wright is in the house. And Frank Reyes, are you still here? Welcome if you're still here. Teresa Wagner.
DJ Craze. Yeah, headbanging DJ. Yeah.
C'est la vie. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? We've all lost our minds.
We have lost our minds. Kate Muniz, hi. How are you?
Hi, Kate. How are you?
Welcome.
Cheers to you. Welcome. Diane.
Hi.
David Schooler. Welcome.
And then there's Debbie Sanderson.
Welcome back. Debbie, you're the one who were asking what time. I totally misinformed you of the hour of the night.
What?
Never mind. Don't ask somebody that's brain dead and has low oxygen. Carl bartender.
I hope that your oxygen is back up, Leah. I mean, have you been testing? Do it now. She's going to do it now.
Hi.
Live for you.
10. I totally messed up the math. I was in the shower and I was like, I totally messed up the math.
That's right. You were asking what time it was in the UK.
And I said 3 a.m. Because I added like 9 hours and then added 3 hours. I don't know.
I would think it's like 8 hours difference or something. I don't know. Emoji guy. That's good, Leah. Better than usual. It's not great.
Hi, Wayne. You want to come sit with us?
Take a deep breath, Leah. Let's watch it go up.
Huh?
Okay. Little piece. Orphan Annie. Loved your video, Little Piece. That was fun. Your premiere. That was really fun.
Dr. Phil premieres in 30 minutes. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Dr. Phil. Got to go to that, too.
Yeah, your wife's a heathen having a glass of wine.
Nothing wrong with a little glass of wine.
Anywho.
Yeah. So, Leah, it was 93. That's still low in, many circles. But look what I have, you guys.
Yeah, did I give you the finger?
Not sponsored.
Cadbury, not sponsored.
Steve Knowles, hello.
Hi, Steve. How are you?
Yeah, it was really funny.
What are you guys doing while you're in quarantine? Give us your best tips below for keeping yourself amused while you're in quarantine. What you got, people? Put it in there.
Yeah, I'd like to know. What if you're
creative?
I don't want to hear. Well, maybe Leah does, but for me, I want to hear what you're doing by yourself. You know what I did today? I clipped my dog's toenails.
I don't want to hear what you're doing by yourself.
Shut up, Leah. I would say, my mind didn't even go there.
Doing a puzzle. You know what, Vicki? If I were going to be here longer, I would get me a puzzle because I would like to do a puzzle. Oh, you've been cooking. Also
Diane Dotson
for publication. Whoa, that's
so that's great, Diane. That you're finished your book. I wish I was so creative. I was thinking I want to paint my walls because they're like,
little piece is making videos to poke fun at friends. Very entertaining. Your renowned hospital for long watching Survivor on my YouTube. Oh, say la vie, I'm so sorry. Renown has furlonged you. Are you
what?
I go back to Carson Tahoe tomorrow.
Well,
And then
David Schuler is doing
DJ,
his garden.
that's what I'm doing. Been working at, I'm not
Oh.
working at, I'm talking about Danny. Danny, that's what's happening in my house. Yeah.
Well, what I was going to say is I clipped my dog's toenails today, and I'm going to do it every week for the next few weeks as they're really long. So that's keeping me busy on one day a week.
David is doing his garden.
Yeah.
It's a little early here yet to get your garden going.
I mean, you can get prepped though. Like my backyard is just complete. It's a new construction, so you know what that's like, right?
Annie's watching some Wu-Tang Kung Fu movies. And John Wright's watching scam bait videos. How can you go wrong with that?
Orphan Annie sneaked across the state line to go see her boyfriend. Mm-hmm. Don't say anything.
Yeah.
I hope you talked through the glass of the windows. Just say it.
Survivor Man passed away last year. Did he really? I didn't know that. You've been preparing. You have 36, you're a tuna hoarder, college debt. Seriously?
Oh, I heard through the grapevine somebody's bringing me 4 rolls of TP. I'm like,
nice.
What? Because you don't know, I was still on that last roll from the quarantine.
From Friday?
No, I saved it till last, the one I stole from Miramar. Danny, sorta. It's not. Well, you know, depends on how visual you are, I guess, and how much you want to share. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait I was planning on giving this all to the family. Right?
He's eating it all now.
Not right now, but yes, probably now.
Diane Watson's eating chocolate and drinking tea. Laura's drinking wine and eating chocolate.
I'm not eating chocolate. Well, okay.
Yeah,
I've got the little Cadbury eggs. Here they are.
Stoneberry, we're getting seeds to grow too. Good. See, you can prep. It's just here, you do not plant anything before Memorial Day. That's the rule.
Dollar Tree had some, gone now. The thing is, I'm glad I just found those today. Seriously, because they would be gone. And now I can enjoy them and maybe get some more from the store.
Yeah.
If they're there. There's Polestar. Hello, Polestar.
How are you guys staying fit? I'm doing my exercises.
Who asked that? Did somebody ask how I was staying fit?
Yes. Somebody did. We laugh a lot. Laughing burns so many calories.
Up and down from the couch, up and down from my table, and in and out of my bed, you know, most of the days, since I can't go outside. But a couple days ago, I actually turned on, told Alexa to play some popular music, and I was dancing around the house. So dancing. That's always good. We should have a dance party.
We should have a dance party. Woo-hoo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh God, I've been the laundry queen since we got off our cruise. That's for sure. It just doesn't stop once you get home either.
Mm-mm.
You know, you think you've done it. It doesn't help. Yeah.
So Leah and I were wondering, would you guys like to ask us some questions and see what we say?
Yeah. Like questions.
Like just obscure things that are, you know, still good for the family in case they're watching.
You know, that's good for a laugh, you know.
Yeah.
You know, we all know I had to replace the hub on my bicycle. What a chore. Oh, that's not good.
How'd you remove all the spokes? Oh, how would you get that across the right angles? That's why.
What do your stores not have that you wish they did? Toilet paper? Paper towels. Even more so than toilet paper, paper towels. That's what I wish.
Are
you?
I don't know.
David?
I haven't.
Not yet. I haven't yet, but I will be.
Yeah, David, we are not going to stop cruising. It's going to be a little while, and we're going to, I thought, maybe 10 to 12 months I'll plan one and then go on it.
Yeah.
Then, I mean, it depends. I just can't in my head say I'd like to get that first cruise out there. I just don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to go for a little while here, but
Don't tree surgeon, don't tell me about the story about Cadbury until after these are gone.
Then tell her.
And who's asking me, do you miss the diner?
The diner.
Is that the Black Bear Diner? Because that's where I used to work. I don't miss it at all. Not at all. Oh my gosh.
I get a case of 45 TP once a year from Sam's Club. See, that's all you need.
Seriously, that's what you do. You just get a nice order of it, and then every 6 months or however long, you replace it.
Yeah.
You don't go out and go, oh, I'm going to have to buy some for 6 months now, just in case. My nose itches and I'm not supposed to touch my face.
Oh, Kate Muniz, you signed up for your Social Security. You're turning 62 in June. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Woohoo!
Steve, I don't know if McDonald's is open because I haven't been out. I don't know. I don't know what's open, what's closed.
Bumble, college debt. That is very true. I feel much better without the fast food. I really do. And I'm going to say something about that. I actually have way more energy than I did before when I would occasionally pass through. Occasionally. But I don't know. I do smoothies every day. So in the morning I get up and I have some frozen fruits, and I have spinach, and then I have some stuff that I put in it. And boy, howdy, it makes me feel so much better.
Yeah.
Without all that fast food.
Are you going to wear a mask when you go out?
Yes.
I have to wear a mask at work. So that is a given. When I go out into regular public, no, I will not. I feel very strongly about, I don't have any masks left here that they gave us when we were put into quarantine. And I feel very strongly about those resources being available to the people on the front lines that need
Danny
them.
Soda says fast food a Corona doesn't live on McDonald's food. And I'll agree with you on that. And I do enjoy a good sausage McMuffin, just saying. You know what, though? I am thinking that because I have a couple of masks, it might be just for my own psychology and for other people's psychology better if I wore it. I mean, I know how I would feel like, somebody was coughing and they didn't have a mask on, even if it doesn't matter.
Right. If I were coughing and such, I wouldn't go out. But
we all cough here and there,
don't we? Yeah, we do. We have to clear our throats or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I really do feel strongly, since I do work in that profession, that we save those resources. I know that what we have here, we cannot give to them because
they can't have mine. So I can definitely use it.
Yeah, you might as well use it.
I can't even share, with my family here,
Right.
So they're mine. So I'll use them when I have to, I guess. And I'm not going to go to the store all the time. And I won't put it on when I take a walk or whatever I do outside, gardening or whatever. I won't do that. But
I mean, the most important thing is you wash your hands, you cover your coughs, and,
don't touch your face. Don't touch your face. Yeah, so let's see if there's any questions.
Yes, $1,200. You get a check, and you get a check. And you get a check. Yes, that will come in handy. I have noticed since I've been in isolation that I spend far less money, even though I'm grocery shopping online and stuff, but just those, my check has gone much further, let me just say.
Right, because you do go out and when you see the stuff, all those little shiny things, you want to buy it, right?
Well, when I drive by Dutch Bros.
That too. So think how much money you save, people. Think of that, you guys. Yeah. We all go out, we do our Starbucks and we do all that. Mm-hmm. And if we, just those little things that are going to save us money, and we're going to think you're going to feel like what money you have is going further, maybe. I mean, I know I have, not spent a lot of money. So just only the bills do take it down, but
Yeah. And I did do a couple of DoorDash deliveries since I've been on quarantine.
You did not.
I did.
Oh, you didn't do them.
No, I received them.
Yes. Okay. Oh, you scared the crap out of me. Orphan Annie asks, are we free to go out tomorrow just in the time for the statewide lockdown? Well,
yes.
She's going to work. And
yes.
I'm going out, but yes.
We are free to go out as far as the government allows. And I am free to go to work. And
oh, Cheryl.
We could take a drive. That's what Celeste told me. She was, get in your car tomorrow and take a drive. I said, I will to work.
Cheryl Rafferty asked, what is one of our favorite childhood memories? This could go like so many ways.
Go ahead.
Oh, no,
I got lots.
No, it's just, I remember.
Wayne is good, Bumble. He is in the other room. He's busy, I guess. I asked him if he wanted to join us. He said, not right now.
But he said you were a heathen because you're drinking a glass of wine. No, I'm kidding, Wayne, if you're watching. Anyway, childhood memories. I don't know. My most favorite kind of, like, generally speaking, memories are our family every Saturday would get in the car, and depending on what we were doing, they'd pack something or we would just go somewhere in the city because we lived Torrance Redondo Beach area in California. So there was a lot of locations that we could drive to, which was always great. Like I remember it was like always a fun day to drive around Palos Verdes. Remember, Leah?
Yeah.
We used to drive around Palos and we'd stop like at Pacific. No. What was that?
Yes.
That aquarium up there. Remember the aquarium?
Oh, yeah. Marine World.
No, Marineland.
Marineland.
Yes.
Yes. And those are the kind of memories I have as well. My parents used to take us horseback riding every Saturday.
Yes, when we were like in our teens, I remember that.
Yeah. We would take summer vacations, road trips every summer. Like Yosemite or Sequoia or one of the national parks.
Even if it wasn't a long planned vacation, we'd go for a few days. And so, and then every once in a while, we'd go for a week or two.
Right. So those kind of things. When I look back, my parents really did a lot for us and for the family. And so those are my favorite memories.
But of course, there's lots of things that funny things probably that we did. If it just came to my mind, my problem is I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah.
I remember Leah and I used to go to our friend. They lived on a cul-de-sac around the corner.
Oh my God, we used to do shows on the cul-de-sac.
Yeah, we made a show on the cul-de-sac. We strung a huge long rope between garages across the cul-de-sac. And I don't know how we stuck them up in the middle, but we did. And we put like a curtain there in the middle of the freaking road.
Yeah.
And we would just like lip sync songs
Right.
and stuff. Thank you, John. Cheers.
John Wright. Cheers to you, John Wright. Thank you so much for your lovely donation. Appreciate
David Schuler, I would like to think that a glass of wine kills the virus.
It can't hurt.
But well, we could go into that too. But I love a good glass of wine. So anyway,
when was our first scam call? Our first scam call was.
She did it before me.
Yeah, you could look at my very first video for scamming. It's in a playlist down below somewhere, and that was our very first one because Wayne had gotten a phone call from the IRS. And so I called them back when I got home, and that's what ensued.
Oh,
afterwards.
And it was a good one too, because
I
mean, she was doing it from the landline.
Yeah, that was the olden days. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
I mean, she got into it right away. Yeah.
My very first call. I didn't even know when I first did it that there was a scam bait community, that there was a thing online of where people recorded these calls and did scam baiting. I had no clue.
Right.
None.
But she just, I mean, the first time she ever heard it was while it was being recorded,
Yeah.
the script and everything.
Yeah,
And your face was like very good in that. I mean, all your expressions, I loved it.
Yeah, that what you see in that very first video is the very first time I heard that script.
Diane Dotson doesn't even know that's a thing, or you didn't even know.
I didn't know that was a thing either.
Yeah, I had no idea until I saw her video. So
yeah.
Tree Surgeon, you keep deleting your messages.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, really, Jay, Diane? There's a whole community out there. You need to like, and there's some great people in this room. You can see Little Peas.
I mean, we love to waste their time.
DJ. There's some good baiters in this room. We love
Orphan
to
Annie,
waste their time.
You have a good night. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but you have a good night, Orphan Annie. We'll see you soon.
Yes.
I'm gonna wear the mask. It's just really good. I mean, they call and they scam people and they get money, and it just breaks my heart. And I just want to say, knowing that I can waste their time a little bit helps. I mean, it helps them, and then hopefully they get to know about it when they watch. Diane, have a glass of wine.
Yeah, you need to catch up, Jai. There are some really good ones.
That's right, John. Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's horrifying, and the way that they prey on our elderly population is disgusting. Disgusting.
Tree Surgeon wants to know.
Yes.
If we think that chocolate is a necessary food in today's climate,
it should be its own food group. Absolutely.
I do.
Yeah.
I think so. And especially dark chocolate, it really helps. It's antioxidants, and it really helps you feel a certain way, whatever your way that you relate to chocolate, I guess. It's good.
That's our story, and we're sticking to it.
That's it. So on that note, I will have Cadbury mini eggs.
Mine. Dark chocolate. Oh, I love dark chocolate.
I love dark chocolate. Now
I do have some chocolate.
So let's see.
Covered ice cream bars in the refrigerator.
Are there more questions?
Yeah. Give you some.
I'd love to give you some, Lisa.
Yeah. Oh. It is the best.
Okay, did we miss a question?
If we did, feel free to ask it again, because what do I sell on Amazon? I did sell baby stuff, but now I've pulled it all out of Amazon because it was costing me more to sell it than I was making selling it.
But the thing is, the product was great. The product was great, but I feel like you kind of got scammed on that.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just like the person that's not huge on Amazon really gets the kick in the rear.
If you're not a huge presence on Amazon, it costs you more in storage fees than you're going to ever make. I'm not saying that you can't find a product that's going to hit and you're going to do great, but it's not as easy as everybody makes it sound. So just beware. Yeah.
Hero's here. Hi, Hero. He can't chat, but we know you're there, Hero.
Okay, Hero.
Cooking dinner. So how does that keep you safe from chocolate?
No, how does it keep him safe, period? I have to isolate for 3 months, and my wife still works at Cadbury.
Oh, I see.
How does it keep him safe?
Is it an essential business?
See, I
think that's where you're going with this, right? Because people like me want to eat Cadbury's during this. I have to double think. I bought this before we went on our cruise, just saying.
I'm going to answer that the way I read it, and that's, if she's still working, so how does that keep you safe? If she's coming home and she's been exposed, and that's what I worry about as well going to work. And you just, in your home, you have to practice good hygiene. You have to practice the 6-foot rule. I mean, seriously, it's awful.
Can I ask a question, y'all? Okay, so let's say you're in mandated quarantine and your family lives in another portion of the home.
Asking for a friend.
Just asking for a friend. And you find out today, you know, tomorrow's my day of liberation. I was going to go and become part of the circle.
I agree, tree surgeon. Let me just before you go on. Tree
I'll forget.
surgeon, how do you, I mean, I don't think it's essential. I don't think that's an essential.
It's not essential. It's not essential.
Well, anyway, go on. Liz.
It's not essential. And I understand what you mean, because that's part of this little story too, because find out that somebody in the family feels ill. They have a sore throat and they also have a, you know, stomach issue and fever. Well, I looked up and I see that yes, the stomach is 10% of people that happens. So anyway, what should we do? And I'm like, because my daughter works on the weekends for the state. And he got sick suddenly today. I said, you have an obligation to let everybody know this is going on at your job, that you don't know what it is. It could be just, but where is the line to say that you should or shouldn't go to work? You know what I mean? I don't know if this is making any sense, but now I have a dilemma too, because am I going to like decide to keep my door closed and go out, but I can't still interact with my family? And I've been waiting all this time.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Sucks. Because now there's going to be another 14 days where you're not going to want to interact.
I mean,
with them.
and that's like self-decision. You know, you have to now say, yeah, I'm going to do that because I'm doing it. I know later down the line, it's good that I did that. But, you know, my whole, like, I just want to open the door. And,
Charlotte,
anyway.
bless your mother for working in the grocery store.
Absolutely.
Just saying.
My son came to deliver something a couple days ago, and he came up to my window and knocked on my window because he was talking to my daughter and I couldn't see him. And he kept touching the glass and touching the window, you know, like he was trying to hug me. Oh my gosh.
Hard.
And everybody feels this way. I know they do.
Yeah.
I know they do.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't know what to do now about my family. I guess I just can't. So like, you know, my whole analogy, you know, 5 feet or 500 miles,
yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't matter.
Yes.
It could be right there.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's tough. It's tough for everybody. I mean, when all of this started, it was like us, you know, we were the oddballs out. Now it's everybody.
Yeah. Lisa Smith,
I knew what you
right.
meant, City.
I didn't see what
she was saying. That's tough.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Oh, we're having a fight in the other part of the house.
Yeah, she's got a limp. That's what we're saying, Charlotte. But she's waited 2 weeks to see him.
Longer than
weeks.
that. Sorry, It's been well over a month since I've seen them.
Yeah. So
limit or no contact. But what I was saying, Charlotte, is that perhaps somebody's sick and we don't. So I have to be careful too. I know, Bumble.
It sucks.
I mean, because I'm like, of that age group.
Yep.
So don't touch anything. Don't touch your face. Don't touch it.
Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button.
Oh, and the thumbs up. Well, yeah. Put my face there and smack it.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing about that? I mean, do you do a lot of FaceTime? Zoom obviously took off like gangbusters, and that's very popular now. But just doesn't change the fact that you can't see and
Yeah.
touch people, you know?
Yeah, I hate to like, every day say stuff about it, but it's just a
Ah, sure.
conversation, Yeah, sure.
That's tough. Yeah.
Tabasco sauce hand sanitizer. Hey, good idea. Put a little cinnamon in that stuff. Just pop some cinnamon in there. You won't touch your face.
House party. I haven't heard of that one.
Oh,
I have not heard of that.
house party. Yeah.
I can't do that. I guess maybe I don't have a green screen, or do you have to have a green screen to use the background pod? I tried and it said I couldn't do it.
Oh, wait, really? So you can't do it on Zoom?
The background.
Oh, to change it. Yeah, I was asking about
no
the
green screen,
watermark.
I wonder if I didn't pay for a big enough package or something. It said I couldn't do it.
Well, I would think the price that they charged you, Leah, is enough money per month to pay for this.
I would think, but
price gouging, just saying.
Yeah. What did I pay? It was like
$14.99 a month.
Yeah.
You said a month. I don't know. It could be the whole thing. Maybe you got it wrong. It's a month.
It's a month. Ah. Yeah, it was cheaper if you wanted to pay for the year, but I didn't choose to do that.
Mm-hmm. And they probably threw in
Zoom has background. Really?
How rude.
How rude.
I'll bet they have one.
I'm going to have to look into that, Todd, because I tried and it says you are not available. Whatever. I don't know.
Jacob, that is very lucky. That's so good. That is, oh my gosh.
That is awesome. Yeah. FaceTime is very popular. Then you got people that don't have iPhones, like my son.
There's always a way, I think.
Yes.
Maybe. I don't know.
There's always a way. My son has Android phone, and when we were on the ship, we could all message each other with iPhones, but we couldn't message him. So it was tough.
But like there's you have to have a phone though.
True,
that's
Rick.
The thing with a camera.
True. It's sad that at the same time you've got people like all of you that we've never met face to face,
right?
With the exception of a couple of you,
right?
That we've never met face to face, and this works good.
It's opening up even more so the world to each other.
Yeah,
I really like that.
Absolutely.
I would have never thought. That, other than just like at first when we did chicken chit chat, I was like mortified. Just
playing
sitting
retro
there and talking.
PC games, crochet, DIY, and God bless you too, Theo Watts. Thank you. The iPad has a camera. Yes.
Yeah, there's cameras on different.
Bingo. It's distancing, not lack of social interaction. Absolutely.
Yep.
Very true. You hit the nail on the head. It's like.
I am socially active, but I still am like,
Well, get your family on frickin' here and get them in the meeting.
Alex actually said, my son actually said, he would love to come here. Now I know he goes on rants, so if he ever does, just expect it. He's a ranty sort. Only once he starts talking.
David.
Otherwise, he won't. He'll just sit there, go, yes. But once he starts, it's like,
yeah. So Rick, that is true. Friends that you haven't interacted with in years,
yes,
you all of a sudden are talking to. Isn't that true? It's amazing what brings us closer, and
it is.
We don't want your daughter show.
Well, maybe we should put her and my son together to talk.
Oh, Smitty, that is so sweet. Thank you.
I'm gonna have a little more wine. Just watch out. Watch out.
Watch me now.
Watch me now. You would think that I drank some before, and I didn't. When this started, I had my glass poured, and I hadn't had any. But then I went to town. What? It's a good thing it's not whiskey.
Char's drinking to walk as usual. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she's still working on the same one. We got the extra big size bottle.
I'm working on the one I had the other day. But I mean, you probably can see right now it's down to here. But it's been two and a half days now. So
whiskey and soda. Yummy.
I like shots of Jameson myself. Cheers.
Yes, it's Costco size. Cheers.
Yeah.
Notice where mine's at.
Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, put your glass up. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, I touched the camera. Oh, yes, there you go. You did. Good job. She did what I said. It's hard like that. But anyway, I was saying I would have never thought we'd be sitting here doing this, talking and stuff, and just like doing everything that we do. Because I'm not that good on the camera. I always felt so self-conscious. And now sitting here by myself talking to a camera and you guys, hard.
Yeah.
Oh, I touched my face.
Vicky had a Bloody Mary last night. Well,
good for you, Vicky.
What are you having today, Vicky?
I'm Shawshan.
Yep. We're all in the same boat. Doesn't matter what country we live in, what city, what state. We're all in the same boat. Yeah.
Okay. Bumble wants to know when we first went on the internet.
Oh. Well, I think our channel started.
No, when did you first go on the internet?
Oh my gosh.
First time I experienced the internet, I was visiting with my friend.
Like the actual internet?
When did you first go on the internet?
It was probably 1998 or 9, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I went to Chris's house, and she sat me down and showed me a bunch of stuff. And I'm like, my God, what is this? I mean, that's how ignorant I was. Yeah. And I was like, I went on to, I picked up AOL after that. Yeah. I couldn't even type. It was like I had typed in high school and when I went to college, but then I forgot. Yeah. And then it took me a minute to remember how to type. I never saw DOS or anything like that. I only talked to Windows. Leah?
I said 1998 or so. I was well behind you. You were on the internet before I was. I think you showed me. Yeah, I was like, well, isn't this fascinating?
I don't know what year it was for me, but I just know that once I saw it, I was gone. It was like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to figure this thing out.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know I could get on the internet without some service. So I signed up for AOL. Thus, everybody remembers that
I still have my
stuff.
AOL.
Yeah, I love it.
I still have my AOL account. Not my, my
You don't pay for
account.
AOL. They better not make you pay for that. Oh my God.
Pay for AOL. I have an AOL email.
It was like the ultimate first app was AOL. The ultimate first app.
You and me both. Add to cart. Yeah.
Right?
You've got mail.
Right.
Yep. And had YouTube, had I known about YouTube, I would have been on YouTube in the very beginning, but I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know, Char, it was when we went to Florida, I started researching Disney World, Florida, and that's when I discovered that people actually vlogged about Disney World and that there were vloggers and people out there doing this on the internet.
And she knew what vloggers were way before I knew what vloggers were. Karen Kirby, thank you. Oh, thank
Cheers to
you.
you, Karen Kirby. Thank
Ah,
you.
thank you.
We appreciate it
Mm.
so much. Karen just gifted us with a lovely super chat. We appreciate it so much. Oh, you guys.
Yes. Yeah,
Thank you.
AOL, the chat rooms. Remember the chat rooms?
Oh
Oh
my
my gosh,
gosh.
there was a chat room for everything. It was funny. I mean,
Yeah.
network marketing, which was what got big for me at that time because, well, it was the internet. It was new. Network marketing could be great. So I
Yeah.
went into that and
Creepy
tried to
chat rooms. Yes.
oh, some of them
Very.
were pretty creepy,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
a lot of them were just people went in just to chat about certain subjects,
A
Let's
lot of
say
them
you
were
like
creepy.
to say you like knitting, you know, or you were a teacher.
I do too, Marianne. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. The .com boom went bust.
It did.
And
Bye,
now this,
Char.
right?
Charlotte, it's good to see you. Take
Shar,
care. Mwah.
love you in Canada. Be safe up there. You take care, my dear. Good to see you as always. Book clubs, yes. Or
Mm-hmm.
nasty old men.
Yeah,
Exactly.
those were
Imagine
the
what it's going to be like 20 to 10 to 20 years from now.
oh my gosh. I don't know that I'll understand any of it, so it won't matter.
Back in my day, we
Right?
had chat rooms.
Back in my day, we used to hold hands.
Yeah.
We could hug back in my day. What's a hug, mommy?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and had we had some kind of hindsight, we could have thought about that really quick.
Hey, really? See the start of online dating too.
That's
I mean,
true.
in that beginning, it was so scary to meet somebody online, and it was like, ooh, and now it's like that's pretty standard operating procedure.
I've never figured out about that. I've never even tried the swipe left and swipe right thing.
Yeah.
I've only seen people doing it.
Right, David? A drive-in. Hey, I still go to the drive-in in Reno. Handshakes are a thing of the past. Knuckles, elbows, yeah.
Karen Kirby. More cases down there, huh? Well, plus spring break was pretty bad. I don't know if you had a problem in Miami with that, but I know a lot of people were on the beaches too.
Yeah. It's terrible, Karen.
Oh no, I'm not. I haven't seen that, Cheryl. The Demolition Man. I just start turning things on, and then when the TV's on, I just go to sleep right now.
Rick's been doing Skype dinner dates.
Who?
Rick.
Skype dinner dates. That's a good idea, And you can even share movies and stuff. There's a lot of things,
Oh, I have to watch this. I haven't seen.
I'm just thinking about the Skype dinner date thing. That's pretty cool. Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen Outbreak. I haven't seen any of those movies.
Yeah, I hope not, Ms. Lobobob. I hope not.
Ugh. Yeah, I know. And it's like now everything.
It's starting to become science fiction, isn't it? You can look at it like that. Science fiction. Things are different. It's happening. Or some kind of thing like that.
You guys are going to have a tiki drink on chat. I went to on YouTube.
Sounds fun.
A YouTube live chat. One of my bloggers that I watch, who's bloggers, she did a virtual sail away party, and everybody had their Hawaiian garb on and their drinks and everything. So it's
how funny!
Fun. Yeah.
Oh, so. Helen B, I'm sick of it, but I'm happy to be here.
I'm glad this is our last day of lockdown. I'm going to say lockdown because there's a difference. I mean, we're still going to be on shelter in place or whatever.
Diane, you should be writing your book. Yeah.
Yeah.
Serious. I'm serious. I wish we could actually write about that little capsule, this little capsule of time about what happened during just our thing, Leah, and how it and the people around us, how it affected
we need a
people.
ghostwriter because we don't know how to write. So
I know, because wow, every day seemed like 3 days. There were so many different things that were happening. Thank you, Bumble. Thank you very much. It's just it doesn't have a stove. I have a hot plate and a convection oven.
That's all anybody needs these days.
Well, I'm not that good with the oven. I use it as a microwave for the most part. But
dark fantasy. Well, what we went through was a dark fantasy, Jay Diane. Let me just help you.
Yeah. I mean, just to, you think about it and
I know. Everything was.
We could not relate it, because all I could do was just have fun. Because if I even went anyplace else with it during that whole time, you would have seen me crumpled out on the floor. Because that's just how I am. I don't know. I try to
be
Marianne.
Positive. It's like they've had to close the parks because people weren't following the rules. It's like, this is why you people can't have nice things. Just follow the rules.
Follow the rules, and you can go to the park.
And you can go to the park, and you can go take a walk on the beach, and you can do those things.
You can walk on a trail.
But
if you would just follow the rules.
You can't follow the rules. You can't have nice things. There.
So there you have it. And that's
when are we going to get some more scam bait calls?
They're doing different stuff too. Like I got something. You got the COVID one. I got a different one today. My Amazon order was ready or something. And I was like, okay.
Okay.
I know I didn't order anything from Amazon.
I know.
Let's see what you have to say.
I think we need to write a sitcom. The thing is when this started, it was like we could have probably sold a movie about this. But then it happened all over the world, so the whole movie changed.
Yeah.
The whole movie changed.
It's just a little
snippet. We just have to take our snippet and make it into a freaking sitcom.
Yeah.
About the crazy lady.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I remember this is how bad it was for me on one of my excursions. I was sitting on a small van bus type thing, but it wasn't a big bus.
Are you kidding me?
And I got a tickle in my throat. Hello. I got a tickle in my throat. And my bag was stuffed someplace. And this is before it all happened. But I kind of thought people are going to. And I couldn't stop coughing. And I had my coat. I was like, in my coat.
I was noticing that on the video today when I was editing.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
That one trip. Oh, it was terrible. And it was just when I got into the van, you know how it circulates air? The second I would get off the freaking bus, it would stop.
Yeah. The Lion, the Witch, and the cruise ship. Yes.
Yes.
Seriously.
You enter one side and exit the other.
Vicki, how many people were infected at Miramar? There were 48. Last count I heard.
The ship and the crazy lady.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it have been hysterical?
A scam. Well, he called the center and said they had an oil that. Yes, I saw that one. That they had a essential oil that was going to cure COVID, and this was a real ad.
Was it a cure? They said cure.
They said cure.
They got shut down in a day, didn't they?
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
And it was just essential oil blend. Yeah. The ship and the crazy lady.
I don't poo-poo essential oils, but I know that in the midst of this, I just don't think it's going to make me well from COVID.
No, it's not going to cure you.
Right. It might help my immune system.
Oh, they're saying hi to Walter. Is he in
the room? Walter. Yes, he is. But you guys don't mind my house. But I'm going to try to show you. I don't know if you can see him. There. Can you see him?
Yes.
Well, the thing is, he's so hairy. I just have to put that thing on my couch, just saying. And then I had to put the table in front of my other couch so he doesn't like get on that couch.
That's like a mule.
No, I comb him. I have this special comb. Where's it at? I don't know. But it pulls all of the dead hair out, which is really good.
People
he's a good dog.
Gouging vitamin C supplements as a cure. And I'm sorry.
Everything that you can do, that's of like, I mean, I'm a holistic type myself, but I think you really can do a lot of things for yourself, but I don't believe that as an essential oil, if I use it today, is going to make it go away.
Right. It's not.
Helen, in certain situations, I'm going to do it for wear a mask, like I was saying earlier, for my psychology and somebody else's psychology, I may wear it to the store.
And we talked about this a little earlier. I am not going to pull resources from people on the front lines. So, yeah.
But I already have one. So.
If you have one, that's great. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love my dog. I mean, I really do. It's just if he could get on the, stay off my furniture, I'd feel so much better.
Rough if he has a couch cover that will slip on easy.
I'm going to get one of those. To one of those couches like this, you guys, like that kind of couch with the feeties on the
Good
thing.
For you, Helen. You got tested.
Get something that. Oops, sorry guys, I have screwed it up.
I mean, if you're immune compromised, absolutely wear a mask. Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. So many questions.
Yeah,
I need answered
how
by
did
tomorrow.
that work out for him?
Well, bye, tree surgeon. You stay safe too.
Thanks for coming.
It is no joke. See you later. Take care of yourself.
Yes,
no
Karen,
joke.
That's very true. Absolutely. Anything will help.
That could be fashionable. You could put a scarf over, But I don't know.
No, it did not.
Because I have a lot of questions that I have to answer between tonight and tomorrow because of the situation. I really was going to open the door and go out there and hang out with my family carefully.
You were going to go have coffee in the morning, weren't you?
Well, no, I was going to go hang out with them first. Then I wanted to go to the store, but I want to see my family. So now I have to decide.
And go in there and give them a hug and come out. You'll be good for another 2 weeks.
Should I have them take a shower first and put on their masks? Because that's what I'm worried about.
No, you're going to go in and you're going to hug them. You're going to come out and get in the shower, and that's that.
Okay. Isn't it sad that we have to talk about this?
Just because it reminds me of other people to behave when I see them. That's true. That is true, Rick. You are very true. We've got a lot of subs now. We're losing just as many as we gain.
Exactly how my point, Rick. I can't say your last name, but you know who you are. That's my point. I want other people to think that I'm doing my part right. I've got to try to say your name, Rick. Al-Khatib. There.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, Karen. They have not been quarantined.
So let's not be depressed anymore. It's depressing, but I'm not going to be depressed because you know what? I can go outside and walk down the street, say hello, and I can open the door and I can say hello. I may not be able to go out there and sit there and hold my grandbaby, but I can see him. So we're good. Yeah.
Oh, Helen, I'm telling you. I got to try to put my work pants on tomorrow, and I'm hoping they fit.
Oh, Karen, see, you understand.
Healthy Gardener, we told you we were going to be here at 2. And it's all because of you that we did it. So,
Yeah. Well, you were the one that, was it Filthy Gardener that asked if we were going to
Yes,
today?
it
Yes.
was.
That's okay because we're having fun.
That's it.
This is our eve of liberation.
Yes,
Liberation Eve.
that's it. I'm telling you.
I know you're across the world. I know you are, Filthy Gardener.
You live in the woods of Montana? Oh my goodness gracious. I love Montana. It was so beautiful. Ugh.
I remember one of the trips we had that we were talking about earlier.
One of our summer vacations that we were talking about.
In Montana.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wasn't that where Mother got out of the car? We were coming out of Yellowstone National Park, and she got out of the car. She's like, "Stop!"
We saw bears.
And she sees a mother with 3 bears.
2 or 3 cubs.
Yeah, crossing the road, and she's yelled, "Stop!" And we pulled over. She gets out of the car, goes to the cooler, and gets a cantaloupe. And everybody in the car, we were young, we were screaming, "No, come back." My dad's like, "Get back in the car." And she's not only on the road, but she is like chasing
the bears
them into the woods with a cantaloupe.
And then over the loudspeaker.
Yes, I forgot about that.
Over the loudspeaker, we don't even see the guy, but we hear him.
At the time, there was this happening.
It is unlawful to feed the bears.
It is unlawful to feed the bears. Duh, we knew it. We read signs and we follow directions. My mother would be at the store right now, probably
fingering everything in the store,
changing boxes to things, that's what she used to do.
She had a little dementia.
Yeah, you had to watch her close. She had to watch her close.
This is my favorite mother story. And those of you that have been following us from the beginning remember Grandma Chicken.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She had a little dementia. Laura would take her to the grocery store. She loved those little donuts. Those little donuts.
In the bakery section where they have a dozen or 2 of those little donut hole things, or just like the little tiny donuts.
So she's loading up the donuts in the, hi, Erin. How is Erin? I thought she was here. She's in total isolation, but she is doing well. Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
So Laura goes, "No, Mother, you can only have 1 box of donuts." So I
go shopping, right? And then I'm like, oh, where's my mom? And so I go in, I look in the donuts. She's not there. I look around. She's like in the cereal aisle or someplace. And I see her doing something, and I go up to the cart, and she has got one of those boxes, and she's taking it and putting it into the other box.
She's stuffing all the ones into one box.
To get more.
I just have one.
I just bought 1 box.
Yeah.
Oh,
Laura
wow.
was mean. She was mean. That's why only box. You were mean.
We only had so much money, Leah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You can't buy 2. So she was trying to conserve cash.
Yeah.
But yeah, you sure.
I think it made perfect sense. What the heck,
Right? Yeah. And it's like this. There was like a particular over-the-counter medication she would do too. And so there was some that had 2 in 1 box, or I don't know what she'd do, but she'd combine another bottle into the 2 in 1 box. Right in front of the cameras in Walmart.
She was never arrested.
No. There was one time something happened. I can't remember what it was.
If it fits, it
but
fits.
They told me they told me to take her home, and I did. I took her home.
Yeah.
She was funny. She found lots of things very funny. Yes. Mm-hmm. There's some other stories right there.
Yeah. See, I mean, the last 4th of July we spent together, we were driving down the street, and she starts singing, "Yank my doodle, it's a dance."
She goes,
That's what your father used
Your
to
father
sing.
used to sing. Your father used to sing that.
TMI, time out.
It was like, okay. One time on her birthday, before I was born, I'm sure of it. She told me that, her birthday was July 15th, and Dad came home that evening with a box, and it had a freaking rifle in it. And she said, she thought he was buying her a gun. And she said, something about it. Oh, it's your birthday today? I thought it was the 17th.
So from then on,
Let's just backpedal. So every year it was always the 17th instead of the 15th.
Lordy.
Right, Cheryl Rafferty, you will never hear it the same way again.
Never, me neither. I don't even know what the real words are anymore. I could go on and teach you the whole song if you'd like.
Yankee Doodle Dandy.
Yank my doodle with the joy.
No! Now you're making me want to look it up. I'm going to look it up. Okay, let's see.
Oh, Lordy.
Right? Okay.
Oh, I know, right? It makes us miss our loved ones. But I'm telling you, every time something happens, I go, oh, thank God my dad's not alive to see this.
Right.
It's just, your mama was mean, Char. Yeah, your mom. You did have trouble with your mom. That's true. I remember that. Your mom did she have Alzheimer's, Char, or just dementia? My mom never got mean, but my grandmother did. Oh.
This is not what I remember, this song. No. I'm trying to find it.
Oh, ALS. That's right, yeah.
Oh, ALS.
And then, your whole family dynamic during that. Ooh, girl. Yeah. Yep. No, my grandmother.
Okay, I can't find it, but anyway, what?
I said my grandmother got my nice little Meemaw got mean.
Yes, she did. She's like, who's that ugly boy to my son?
He walks through the room and she looks up. She goes, who's that ugly boy? Like,
I think my son is really handsome. And
he is a very good looking young man.
Maybe she was trying to be funny.
Don't think so. So, Leah, will you do another road trip to Santa Cruz? Not in the near future, probably. My Santa Cruz partner is not available at the moment. So her son lived in Santa Cruz. So that's why we would go there so often. And he's moved to Oregon. So maybe you'll see some trips.
That would be cool. Trips to Oregon.
Yeah. You never know. But that's why we went to Santa Cruz. I loved Santa Cruz. What a trip. Man, that place.
Palo Alto. Shout out to Palo Alto.
Palo Alto says hi. Palo Alto. Yes.
I was wondering.
We'll shout hi when we go up that way to pick up the car.
I was wondering, Leah, about you and your trip to pick up your car. Do you have still the same tentative plans, or what are you going to do?
I do have the same tentative plans, but I have to find out what the state of San Francisco is, if I can even get into San Francisco.
Or get into the garage.
And then I have to call the garage owner and see if I can get in. Yeah. Oh, Cheryl. You live in San Jose.
Everybody lives close together. That's nice.
Yes.
It feels.
Well, you never know.
It's a small world.
Sooner or later. So I don't know. My initial thought was I was going to rent a car, drive there, pick up my car, and come back. But then I thought, I'm in contact with too many people doing that.
Right.
So I'm going to drive my car drive to the garage, get out, get in the van, and come home. Do not pass go. Do not collect $100. There you have it. We should have a chicken party.
Maybe is your husband going to go with you, or shall I?
Well, we'll see. He says he's going to go. So, but you know,
Because I think, with your circle being enclosed and not going out, except you work in a hospital.
yeah. Except for that circle.
Well, you know where I was going with it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So,
Mm.
I mean, that's my tentative plans is
Mhm.
Next weekend.
Yes, the car is still in hostage.
Yeah,
I'm almost thinking, just write it off.
I know, right?
Mhm.
I'm telling you. Well, and then it's going to cost me a fortune. And do I want to lay out that kind of money and then wait 4 to 6 weeks to be reimbursed?
So that's what they actually said. You have to pay the full price and then get
Uh-huh.
reimbursed, or are they going to cut you a deal? Come on. The garage owner should cut you a deal.
Should, but
Should, come on.
yeah, should.
Not sponsored at all.
Yeah,
Cut a deal here.
yeah. I mean, I want to get it as soon as possible so those charges just don't keep racking up.
Well, the thing is that you did pay for the part that we were, actually parked for that length of time, 14 days.
Right.
Now, this after part, you should get at least a percentage or something.
Well,
and then try to get it back from, the powers that be,
Right.
princess.
Well,
Yeah.
when I talked to the powers that be at Princess, I said, you need to give me my refund back. Anyway, this is all uninteresting.
We'll talk later.
Uninteresting to anybody else, but yeah.
I don't know.
That's that. Anyway,
30
you
people are
guys.
finding it, all of this inside
Somewhat.
info pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, those powers that be.
Yeah. Oh. Anyway, you guys. We've been here over an hour.
Yes, and I don't have any ears, so tomorrow put some outside the door of matching to what you have, and next time we do this, I'll wear some ears.
Yes,
because we always wear ears.
I could do a drive-by and throw them in your yard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hit the window. Okay, I'm coming out. I'm coming out now. Yeah.
Anyway, you guys, I'm thinking we're going to wrap this up for today. And then hopefully we can get back on our regular scheduled programming next week.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. But
I would love to be able to do
like impromptu middle of the day things. It's sad.
Well, I could come in and bore everybody.
Yes, you could.
I could do that if I could figure it out from my end.
Well, sure.
Which all I have to
actually.
do is log into this account, right?
That's right. I could give you a tutorial. I can share
a tutorial. Oh my Lord, how perfect is that?
I know.
All right. Okay.
All right, you guys, we are going to get going for now. And thank you all so much for your fabulous support as always. And to our moderators.
Yes, you guys are
College
great.
State and Little Piece and Luke Dog and all you guys. We love you and stay safe, stay healthy. And until next time.
Bye, guys. Bye-bye.